Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Rosie here, and I play Dead by Daylight, so you don't have to. Let's never forget that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's never forget that. As I tackle this topic very briefly. So I'm sure people have seen this by now, and I'm sure this is something that some of you may have wanted my thoughts on. Because, on the surface level, it's like, oh, boycott Dead by Daylight to fix the game. Well, that might be good. This is nothing, guys. This is absolutely fucking nothing. Okay? I'll explain why. Okay? Look, you sit here, you type in boycott by daylight. Like, look at this stuff, bruh. Oh, Scott, I'm sorry. Did not mean to click on your video and give you 5 cents. This is absolutely gonna be nothing. The reason that it's going to be nothing, from what I understand, this has nothing to do with balance. This is all about bugs and other non-customer friendly player abuse, I guess, for lack of a better word. Bad customer policies, bad, all that fun marketing shit I don't touch here on this fucking channel, because there's no point. It's like, yeah, behavior has a bad, they're bad. They are bad overlords. I think we all know that. Okay. But my point about this thing, guys, is like, this isn't even my first fucking rodeo. I've been playing the game since, days until 2019 showed up. Very, very, very late 2018. This isn't even my first boycott. Killer Rebellion, all that fun stuff, which I actually kind of did Killer Rebellion for a little bit. That was kind of fun. But I had so many fucking Moris, it was fun to burn a few of them. But like, this is not the first experience with people trying to boycott this game for one reason or another, okay? And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody cares, okay? This is not going to do anything. The devs don't care. The devs are gonna fix the game at their fucking snail's pace just like they usually fucking do. They don't care about this. And then you have fucking Scott Jund basically saying the same thing here. And it's like, well, because that's what I've been told. He says, I didn't watch this fucking awful video. I'm sure it's horrible. But in fact, let's play it. Let's play it. Just for a little bit.
The NRA wants you to believe a fantasy about our founding. There should be no regulation.
Hey guys, Scott here. Today, let's talk about boycotts. There has been a circulation for boycotting DBD on the mentioned date, June 26th to 27th. I've seen it on Reddit, seen it on forums, seen it on Twitter, seen it on replies and things like that. It seems to be a thing that people want to try. And, I'm all for you guys trying it. I think it's, it doesn't hurt anybody to try it. But here's the problem. It doesn't hurt anybody to try it. And I think that's the issue. It doesn't hurt anybody, including behavior. And I want to go over why...
It doesn't hurt anybody. Okay. So that's his main point. And, that when this is the mentality of him, it's not going to hurt anybody. Okay, this man is giving you two statements. Okay, I don't want to rip on him so much in this video because this video isn't about him. We're just gonna get off of him. Let's go ahead and type that back in. Let's get that man is giving you two statements. One, that it's not gonna hurt the devs, and two, that if a bunch of content creators were to quit the game, it would hurt the devs. He's giving you those two messages, ladies and gentlemen. Because back in his MMR video, he said that if high MMR was in the game and it was Nursing Spirit every time, a lot of those high MMR content creators, they would quit playing the game. That's what he said. It would drain on them and they would quit the game. He said that. So that's kind of that's the thing he would leave the game over. If the game started to get a good balancing system and an actual good ranking system, that's what he would quit the game over. Okay? These other people, Gims and Coconut, listen. Gims, Coconut, and you know what? Me too. The thing about me and those guys is that, all we do is complain, bro. We're the guys that you just ignore. It's like, oh, they're upset again. You know what I mean? No one cares what we're gonna say. Yeah, Space Coconut's video got 18K. That's pretty big for him. But, like, fucking Scoot's video saying it's not gonna do anything got 63. Okay? No one's gonna boycott this game, guys. Okay? Now, if you were to see Scott and Otz and Otofu and, Angry Pug and all these guys, if they were to boycott the game and say you should too, then you might see a little drip in numbers. If all those guys, even True, let's lump him in there, if all those guys were to say let's boycott the game to at least get the bugs fixed, Let's boycott the game until they really to rush an issue on these bugs and the problems with the servers and the lag and all that fucking shit. If they were to all get together and say, let's quit the game, if even 20% of all their audiences listen to them, that is a massive dip in the numbers, massive dip that behavior wouldn't want. Where I'm coming from? This boycott will not do anything, in large part because the content creators don't give a shit. This is the part of the community where the blame is on their shoulders, okay? The boycott's not going to do anything because behavior doesn't care, because none of the notable community figures are telling them they have to. When it's just Space Coconut and Mr. Gims, nobody gives a shit. That's the reality. Behavior doesn't give a fuck about those two. They don't give a fuck about those two. They don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck about anyone who calls out on their shit. There's only a few people they care about. Scott Jun and Otz, Otofu, all those fucking clowns, all those shills that don't give a shit. That's who they care about. Jen. They care about Jen Denise, bro. That's who they care about. Facts. Those are the mad facts, okay? If you want a boycott to actually do anything, it has to be spearheaded by figures like that. Unless it's spearheaded by these goons, it's not going to do anything, okay? If you would like to boycott the game, great. This is good. I want you to try. I will play Dead by Daylight so you don't have to. I have been calling all of you to quit the game, and all of you to take a break from the game. Every person that comes on and asks me what I think of the game, I say take a break, quit. The balance is bad, quit. You're not needed here. Every single one of you watching this should try to fucking get your talents at a better game that will better reward them. Okay? I will play this shit and tell you when it's ready. Okay? This is a game I can't fucking quit, bro. Sorry. But again, if there was an actual boycott led by those guys, I would be a part of it. Because that's the boycott that would fix something. But as long as Scott Jun sits in his chair and says it's not going to do anything, and he doesn't see his own role in stifling the boycott right there, the fact that he lacks the self-awareness to see how he just crushed the movement right there, he crushed it. The movement's dead. It's dead, guys. Because of this video right here, the movement's dead. Behavior doesn't have to listen to it now. No one's listening to it. All of these shills, they do not get enough blame. And you can flame me and flag me all you want. Otz is a part of that. Otz Darva is definitely a part of that fucking problem. He is part of the virus that makes this game worse. Abso-fucking-lutely. Now, if you want the boycott to actually do something, and you think it can, go ahead and try, but it's definitely not going to. Just don't get your panties in a bunch when it doesn't do anything, okay? I encourage all of you to boycott the game constantly. Never play it. It's a horrible game. The balance is in the shitter. The boycott, an actual good boycott from this game should be lasting until 115 is viable. But, nobody really cares about the balance. Except for me and a few others. But, the balance, nobody gives two fucking shits about that. I don't even know why we even try, because it's right. It's what should be done. So it's as much as all Gims and Coconut are definitely want to try, it's not going to happen, guys. The devs are going to fix the game at their own snail's pace. By Scott Jun putting out this video, he has crushed the movement. It's over. It's dead. No matter how much Gims and Coconut want to fucking try, this video, Scott's video, was seen by more people combined of those than those two. And I'm sure a lot of them were overlapping people. Okay? This is nothing. Just go, if you really want to take a break, go take a break until it's fixed. But don't expect the devs to actually acknowledge or care about you, because they certainly do not. If the devs cared about you, the balance would be fixed already. But since it's not, you can definitely see what they care about. They care about survivor fund and monetization. That's the only thing. Alright, I'm getting the hell out of here. GG's, boys.